Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. Today on the channel we are making a half smoked chicken. Not like half smoked, but like a half chicken smoked. You know what I mean? To do this, we're going to use a very popular method called spatchcocking a chicken. I'll show you how to do that. And in addition to that, we're going to make a delicious side dish today to go with our chicken. And it's going to be a very traditional Mexican street corn or elote. So let's get started. All right, if you couldn't tell, this is a chicken. Now, I mentioned we're gonna do a half chicken today, not a whole chicken. I mean, we are gonna still smoke the whole chicken, but we're gonna serve it as a half. So to do that, we're gonna do what's called spatchcocking this chicken, which is basically a way of getting it to lay flat so that it smokes more evenly. So using this side of the chicken, where the neck is located, we're gonna kind of cut out the spine of the chicken. To do that, some nice kitchen shears. And we'll just kind of come right down the middle here. We'll go just like that down one side, and now the same thing over on this side. And then when we're done, all right, so now we'll flip it over and kind of open it a little bit here, and then using the back of my hand, we're just gonna press down, and that's gonna sort of pop it open. And there we go. Now we have our nice spatchcocked chicken. Got skin on, which is beautiful. We're leaving that skin on there. And now when we're done, we're gonna come through and we'll actually separate the chicken using a knife, but for now we're gonna smoke it exactly in this configuration. All right, now to prepare our chicken for the smoke, we're gonna do two things. First is we're gonna add a little binder, and for this particular recipe, I'm gonna use Kewpie Japanese mayo. It is the best mayo. There is no other mayo. Get out of here with your Dukes, get out of here with your Hellmann's, although I do like Hellmann's, but Kewpie is the way to go. Just gonna put that right on the skin. Just rub that around there. You could use melted butter for this. You could use olive oil. You just want some kind of fat because that's gonna crisp up when it's in the smoker. And now I wanna go underneath the skin too, just as much as I can. Just make sure that that gets all in there. Listen, this isn't the prettiest part of this process, but wait till you see this when it's done. All right, and with a nice layer of that Kewpie mayo on there, we're going to add one of my new favorite seasonings. It is the Spanglish Asadero all-purpose. I love this stuff primarily because it's got some citrus in it. A little chili, little citrus, which I think is lime, and it's very, very, very good. It's got a little bit of a kick to it, which I love, so it's gonna give us this nice, beautiful Mexican flavoring. It's the one with the face. All right, and right onto my chicken here. Look at that beautiful color. Now with this, I wanna get as many nooks and crannies of the bird as I can, including, yes, underneath skin for maximum deliciousness. Now at this point, you could take your chicken and you could take it in and let it sit in the fridge for up to like 4 hours or so, but I'm not gonna do that. My gosh, this seasoning smells incredible. What I am gonna do is let this sit right here for just a few minutes and rest with that seasoning on. You'll notice it'll start, the salt in there will start to draw some moisture out, and then I'm gonna tell you how we're going to smoke it. All right, after about 10 minutes, my chicken is ready for the smoker. So I'm smoking today on my Pit Boss Savannah Onyx Edition. It's available exclusively at Walmart along with their other Onyx line of pellet smokers. And today we're going to be smoking at a temperature of only 200 degrees Fahrenheit for about an hour. That's gonna give us that delicious smoky flavor that we're looking for. Once an hour is up, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna crank the temperature to about 350, and that's really gonna sort of almost shock the chicken into having that nice crispy skin, and we'll pull it off when it reaches that magical internal temperature of 165. So let's get this on there, and then I'll show you how to make this corn. I've got it on a pan here. That's to avoid all the dripping getting inside my pellet grill, and just makes it easier to clean. There we go, 200 degrees for 1 hour. All right, now it's time for corn. Whoa, sorry, that was violent. I've got here 4 ears of corn. I shucked this corn myself. It is fresh. Use fresh corn. It's amazing. I also boiled this corn, so it's technically done. We could eat it now, but we're not gonna do that. But what we are gonna do is throw it on a hot grill so that it chars up nicely. Like that. Isn't that beautiful? Man, who doesn't love corn, right?
I love corn.
Now here's what's gonna take this from regular corn to that delicious elote. It's a little bit of mayo, Again, that Japanese mayo. I realize it's not Mexican, but you know what? This is my corn. I can do what I want. I will just use a silicone brush to brush that on, only the one side. Next, we're coming in with some elote seasoning. I realize this does not look like it was store-bought, and that's because it was not. I made this myself. You can find tons of recipes for elote seasoning online. It's a brown sugar-based recipe. There's some cayenne in there, there's some garlic powder, some salt, a bunch of different stuff. But you can also just buy pre-made elote seasoning, but I decided to make my own because I think it's better. We're gonna go right onto that mayo with that seasoning, just like so. Next, we're gonna add some lime juice to each ear of corn. Next, we're gonna add some cotija cheese. Yeah, that's what gives it that elote kick. Just like that, crumble that yourself. You can buy the pre-crumbled stuff, but I just like this better. I feel like it tastes better, tastes more fresh. And then to top it off with some cilantro. Somebody told me recently they thought cilantro tasted like soap or smelled like soap. This is the first time I'd heard that, but apparently that is well known over the food community. Never heard it. And then finally, one more little dusting of that elote seasoning. And there is our corn. And wouldn't you know it, perfect timing, our chicken is ready to come off. And here's this beautiful chicken. Look at that. Look at the color. Oh my gosh. The skin, hang on. That's crispy skin. All right, after a quick cool, let's go ahead and slice it in half. Now I'm gonna slice this in half using the Pit Boss brisket knife because it's, you know, long enough and I just love it. So we're gonna go just to the side of that chest bone here. I'm gonna go down like that, and it goes through just like butter. And just like that. Woo-wee! Look at how good that looks. Oh my gosh, let me turn that so you can see it. Look at that, look how perfect. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That smells incredible. I cannot wait to eat that skin. Let's plate this with our corn. All right, on a serving platter, first this gorgeous half chicken. Oh my gosh, wow. Then not just one, but two beautiful ears of that Mexican elote corn. And there you have it. Wow, does that smell good. I'm just so impressed by that incredible skin on the chicken. Oh, the smell is just, it's overwhelming. It's so good. I cannot wait to dig into this. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try this chicken. It looks fantastic. It's still, even after repositioning my camera and doing all that stuff, the smell is still here. So here we go. You hear that? Oh my gosh, that skin. Unbelievable. Just a little bit. Oh, it's perfect. It's not dry whatsoever, as is very easy to do on a chicken breast. Here we go. Smoked half chicken, and this is the breast bite. Oh, this seasoning. Oh man. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh, there's that little bit of spice from that rub that we used. Oh my gosh. It is very smoky, which works well on this. Sometimes you can like overpower something with the taste of smoke. This, perfect. I'm gonna say it again. Holy smokes. I'm gonna just take this drum off here. Just like that, so we can get some dark meat. Here we go. Again, smoked chicken, but this is the drum. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. So juicy, so tender, so flavorful. You get the crunch of the skin, unbelievable flavor. And now we have to try the corn, right? We gotta try this Mexican elote. It's still a little bit hot. Here we go. The lime. The lime is what does it. It's sweet. It's a little bit spicy. It's stuck in my teeth. Wow. That is fantastic. Listen, you gotta try this. This is phenomenal. The pairing of this chicken with that corn is out of this world. You gotta try it. And this wasn't that hard, right? We did do the process of spatchcocking it, but you can actually buy a half chicken. Like, you can buy it just like that, already halved for you, so you don't have to worry about that whole process. But whatever you do, you have to try this. It's phenomenal. Well, thank you once again for tuning in to the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. If you like this video, why not do us a favor and click that thumbs up? It really helps us out. And then also subscribe to the channel, because you want to be one of the first people to know as soon as we post new stuff like this, right? And if you're in the mood for a whole chicken, check out this beer can chicken video that I did a couple years ago. It's incredibly delicious. You gotta try it. So check that out, and I'll see you next time.